So one thing that people sometimes do with their pumpkins is something called pumpkin scarring, and it's basically a way to put some sort of design or something, or you can write your name on a pumpkin, and basically when you scar it up, the idea is that when the pumpkin continues to grow, those scratches will basically scab over, and you can have, any kind of design that you want on your pumpkin. And you can use anything really to do the writing, or it just depends on the size of the pumpkin. If it's a small pumpkin like this, you probably are okay with just a toothpick. If you have a bigger pumpkin, you could use something like a chopstick, and you could probably make the end of the chopstick a little bit sharper if you want to have a little bit more skinnier lines, I guess. So ideally you would want to do this when the pumpkin is a little bit younger. This one is a handful of days old, maybe 5 or 6, but you can see that the skin is not shiny anymore, and I'll show you an example of what a younger pumpkin with a shinier skin looks like. But this is okay. We can start with this one, and I'll show you how to write on it in just a second. Alright, so for this pumpkin, I'm just going to do something pretty simple. And as I said, you can do anything you want, really. And I'm just going to, if you can do it in a quick sweeping motion, that's probably best. You don't want to go too deep, but if you go too light, when it scars over, you won't be able to see it. So, and I would say also that if you want, you could use like a dry erase marker to help you figure out where you're going to draw on the pumpkin. That way you can have something to follow. I'm kind of freehanding it here, so you can kind of see it's a little bit harder when the pumpkin is a little bit older. So just trying to do it real quick here. Now I get the lines just thick enough to where I'll be able to see it, but not too deep. So we're just going to put fall here. It's a pretty simple design. And there you got it. Oops, there goes the flower. So this should scab over pretty well. So that's how you do it. And you can pretty much do whatever you want. And we'll see how this one turns out a little bit later.